All right. Hey guys, crude oil, Thursday, September 22nd. I'm just seeing something that I thought was worth sharing for those who like to use the squeeze tool. So this is the 15-minute chart, mature squeeze with a flat histogram. I keep calling it a histogram, but I removed the histogram. It's the same exact information, it's just a line instead of the histogram. But when you see a flat line across the squeeze, it tends to be more reliable as an indicator of a greater than expected move to follow. So this is a setup, in other words. And then the MACD is coiling. I view that as a setup as well. Look at that. It's just dead sideways like a piece of rope. It's coiling. And look at the RSI. It's actually coiling with its moving average. And then look at price, how narrowing. It's about something's about to happen, probably with the Asia Open tonight. So that's the 15-minute. They go up a level to the 1 hour. Look what you have. You have a squeeze again. Now this does have the histogram still on there, and I like this because it's relatively staying flat. So that's a good setup on the 1 hour. And then this tool, ADX, it is coiling. The red line and the green line. See, when they get to be coiling, you can see other places in the past. Like here's a perfect example where all three lines are on top of each other, and then it released all of that energy to the downside. So the green and the red line are coiling, and then the RSI is also coiling. This is the 1 hour. But the main tell for the way I trade is this squeeze right here. So then go up to the 4 hour. Guess what? You have another squeeze with a flat histogram. You have the RSI against this moving average is crisscrossing, coiling. And then look at the MACD on the 4 hour. It is also coiling. And you can see the structure of price here. It's at a pivot area, major support. So this is a good place to pick one, and because you're going to know quickly if this is going to work or not. So that's the 4 hour. And then if you look at the daily, the squeeze already happened. It really did. And actually, this whole momentum histogram was kind of like a positive divergence. As price kept coming down, this kept coming up. But now what's happening is it's coming down again after the squeeze. But the point is that has already lost a lot of the downside energy. My only point is that does this allow for upside? And I would say yeah. The MACD on the daily is also coiling. The RSI, it's still kind of drifting lower more than anything, I would say. And the histogram, though, is coming up. The histogram actually printed a positive bar there. And then today, so far, today's barely happening. So forget that bar. It's only an hour and a half old. But anyway, my point is this setup right here would allow for either a bounce or further decline. Honestly, this is not too telling. But where it's at in the structure is telling, because this is a major level. It was major resistance here. It broke through that resistance and it back tested it right to the bottom of that range, right? And then the rest is history. And now here we are again at that same exact level from in January, from whatever, 9 months ago. So, it doesn't mean much, right? But I'm just saying, if it's going to bounce, sure. So I happen to be long. Honestly, I don't feel great about it because I don't like this price action. But what I do think is it's worth sitting in the position, whichever position you've taken, because I think it's going to resolve itself tonight or tomorrow. Of course, I have no idea. Honestly, that's just me talking. All right. Good luck, guys. See ya.